Hyperbloom is one of the best team comps in the game. Versatile, simple to build, and oh so effective. But did you know that one singular bad mechanic effectively gatekeeps good Hyperbloom teams for new and free-to-play players? If you play Genshin on mobile or use a controller, you know how important auto-targeting is. It greatly reduces the need to constantly readjust your character's positioning as enemies move around, which again is a little bit less important to PC players. But characters like Yelan and Tighnari heavily rely on their attacks locking onto enemies, the same with bow and catalyst characters in general. Even melee characters benefit from auto-targeting, albeit more up close and personal. However, auto-targeting in combat isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Players who use Diluc, Venti, and Hazo, among many others, will know the pain of swapping to one of the characters to use their burst, just for it to auto-target an enemy kind of off to the side and by themselves, missing most or all the enemies that you were aiming for. And this is where everything with auto-targeting starts to fall apart. Remember when we talked about Yelan a minute ago? Turns out her skill can auto-target flowers and pull you off course. Fuck this pyro flower in particular, it's messed up so many of my leeway speedruns. But oh, guess what? It's not just pyro flowers. Somehow she's even able to auto-target cryo flowers, and she doesn't affect them at all? Okay, but at least Yanfei can easily relight campfires, right? Because she's a catalyst character and auto-targeting? Wrong. Catalyst characters can't target entities like this. Now you might be thinking, campfires don't matter, and you're not wrong. But the issue is much bigger than that. There's another entity that acts just like those campfires. Dendro cores. Early game players who manage to get decent elemental mastery rolls on artifacts might be tempted to run a Hyperbloom team. Barbara, Kali, Dendro Traveler, and Lisa might look like a good starter team with clear room for improvement, like substituting Xingqiu for Barbara, or nearly any Dendro character for the Dendro MC or Kali. But the first character that you really need to be replacing here is Lisa, due to, you guessed it, horrible auto-targeting. As a catalyst character, Lisa's normal attack will always target enemies, even when a Dendro core is closer. In fact, it'll never target a Dendro core at all. Turns out, her normal attack, cap skill, and hold skill all completely ignore Dendro cores, and only her burst will intentionally detonate them. Lisa's lack of consistency with hyperblooming without using her burst is why you don't see many hyperbloom teams being run early game. Characters like Fischl and Miko can easily target the Dendro cores with their elemental skills, and the range on Kuki's electro ring makes hyperblooming an absolute breeze. And just like that, Genshin's auto-targeting has effectively prevented theoretically one of the best early game free-to-play teams from ever being viable. Recently I've been making a bunch of opinion pieces on Genshin and Genshin related content, so if you want to see more of them, check out the links on screen now and drop me a sub. I stream here and on Twitch, so if you want to catch a sneak peek of some of the next videos I'll be recording, make sure you get notified when I go live. I might just be live right now.